evening. I welcome you to Bosch Radio, #1 business radio broadcasting from the city of Lagos this day. Fine time again on our flagship projects and the program, Investors Education Series, which we have used over the years to educate you on what you ought to do, what you ought to know, and for some, to enlighten them more on what they already know. Today, we are continuing. We have done part 1 of this, but because there are more points, we split it into 2. If for any reason you have not seen part 1, please check benefits of investing in shares in capital market instruments with emphasis on shares, part 1. It's there in the YouTube, it's there in the platforms. You can always access them. So we are continuing from where we stopped the last time. We stopped at number 7, and we are going for number 8 benefit of investing in shares, and I call it liquidity. Shares are highly liquid. What does it mean to be liquid? You can convert it to cash anytime. It will take a phone call to your stockbroker before 2:30 on any given day in Nigeria for you to sell your shares. And in 4 working days, what we call transaction cycle of T+3, you will get your money credited into your bank account. You don't need to leave the 4 walls of your room to transact this. So long you have updated your account, all you need to do is to call your stockbroker and give your instruction, and he will do it. 4 days time, you get it. So shares are highly liquid. It's not everyone that is liquid. Maybe that will explain it. If you own a property and you have a need to realize cash, first of all, you may not need to sell the whole property to get that cash, but you can sell a portion. So the visibility we treated the last time comes in here. But the more important thing to note is that if I want to sell my house, I may not get a ready buyer immediately because it's not easily convertible to cash. You may make all the big money in real estate, but when you need money, you could be defeated for a need that is very small, simply because you didn't have investments in liquid assets. The second, or the 9th one in this case, is voting right. As a shareholder, you have a right to vote for who will be your director in the company. Again, you have a right to vote for certain decisions that will come before the AGM or the body. So it's not available to debt instrument holders. If you had bought the debentures of the company, you don't have a voting right. If you have preference shares, except if it is stipulated, you don't have a voting right. But of course, if you have equity, ordinary, or yes, the one you call shares, you have a voting right. Of course, number 3 is that it is collateral. Of course, you can tell me that a house is a collateral also, but this collateral is easier to package. If I need to package a house, I'll need a governor's consent. I need to process certain documents. It could take months before I am able to perfect it. If you have been involved in lending, you discover that you can package a collateral based on shares in less than 1 day. I just need hours. All I need from you is to sign up the certain documents. As soon as I get them, I package them and send them to CSCS. CSCS will freeze the account and give me a lien. As soon as I have a lien, I can advance. These things could be done in less than 3 hours. So it's easy as collateral security to package. Optimal return on investment. Again, that's another benefit. Shares return on investment is said to be optimal because over the years it factors in inflation and you can get the money worth of your investment over a period. Number 5 is that shares are easy to buy and sell. A client just called me. I was just coming into the office, and the client called me and said, please buy me so and so shares today. I said, okay. All I need to do was factor it in, and I bought. Another client called me and said, sell my so and so and invest it in so and so. And I did. And it didn't take me 30 minutes to complete these transactions. So the buying and selling process of shares is easy. Try it in a house and see how it will take you, what the troubles to buy and sell a house. Now, the other one is, it is the market concerning shares, or the capital market, is a well-regulated market. I'm not sure I have seen a market that is as regulated as stock market. Number 1, the stock exchange is regulated by Securities and Exchange Commission. Securities and Exchange Commission regulates also the stockbrokers. The stock exchange also is a self-regulatory organization regulating stockbrokers. So you can see the level of regulations that are involved. That's why we can boast to say this is the most transparent market that I have ever known. So it is a regulated market, and this regulation is in the interest of the investor. And that's why we can make a bold boast that this market is transparent, is open, and nobody will try to cheat, particularly in the market of today. Flexibility of investment, entry point. Now, some people ask me, how much do I need to invest in shares? And I say the answer is any amount. I say any amount, yes. I mean any amount. There's no other word, any amount. And somebody said to me, as small as 10,000, can I get in? I said yes. Even as small as 5,000. The difference is there are certain shares I may not buy for you for such an amount of money. I will not attempt to buy you Seplat. That is 4,000 something a unit when you have 5,000. Of course, I have low price stocks, low cap stocks in the market that are less than 1 naira that are also good. So the beauty of the market is that anybody can come in. Anybody, I mean anybody. I have students who are saving from their pocket money and they are buying shares as much as they can. So that's a beautiful benefit of investing in shares, and we'll keep you updated, keep you posted each time. Of course, the return stays ahead of inflation. That is one beautiful thing again. So I'm sure by now you are enlightened, and I believe this enlightenment will lead you to make a stake in buying shares. If you have not been buying, please buy. It's a place to go. It's a place to save. It encourages thrift. That's the last one I'll give you. What is thrift? Thrift is sevens. If you invest in shares, you will not want to sell your shares for every flimsy reason. I'm not sure any investor will call me and say, Mr. Anyanwu, I need to buy a Ashwebi. Sell so and so shares for me so I can buy. You don't do that. Nobody does that. Whenever an investor calls me to say, I need 500,000 naira, please find where to realize it from my shares, I would know immediately that the person is right on his neck. He didn't have an option. So shares encourage thrift, encourage sevens. We will stop there for now and will come your way next and yet give you another aspect and another area in Investors Education Series. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.